what is going on, guys? It's Down Tiger here. So since Cold War has basically been unplayable, sorry, for the last few weeks, everyone has been going back to Infinite Warfare for the zombie glitches. Now I've seen a lot of people do this glitch, and all I've been reading in their comment section is, this is going wrong, that's going wrong, something or the other's gone wrong for him, so I decided to do the starter routine that I do for doing this glitch for AFK to get a lot of keys. So there's gonna be no editing apart from when I'm skipping through the rounds, so you can get a real time of what the timing looks like. Since I feel that when people slow it down, the initial glitch part of the routine, it puts people off. So I'm just gonna run through the first 5 rounds so that I can actually activate the chi. So if I'm able to edit this out, which I probably won't be able to do, then I'll see you guys on round 5. But before I do that, I want to explain what I think is a culprit to people not being able to do the glitch. Now, from what I've seen, from when I've been doing it, is I got the director's cut, which gives me all the perks at the bottom, 25 grand to start out with, and to get that you basically have to complete the Easter egg for every single zombies map on this game. But you don't have to defeat the ultimate boss. I can never pronounce his name, but he's basically the big demon dude. You do not have to beat him to get the director's cut. It's just the normal maps. So I'm basically, I've done this glitch more times than I can count, but the one time I've known it doesn't work, apart from if I mess up the timing, which now is very rarely, is I've noticed that every time I use a sword from the dojo, then for some reason it just bypasses the whole glitch. And I just went to go upstairs without turning on the power. What an idiot. But basically this is my routine that I do, so if you want to follow this you can do, but I always pick up the UDM because I have a sniper mod of mine which basically makes it do this. One shot, dead. Now whilst I'm here, I normally do the boombox, which is needed for this glitch. So to do that you need to get 3 tiles. For the crafting table, 1 is found there, but since it's not there, 1 can be found here. Open up this doorway here, or whatever you want to call it. And the crafting table is right here, you hold square in it with that tile sort of thing, and you inventory it, and it'll make this weird yellow flash sort of thing. Second one on the top of the stairs like it was for me, and the third location is on top of this pin. Once you've got all 3 of them and you interact with this, boom, and boombox. And once you've gotten that, it's just about getting to round 5 so you can actually get the chi itself. Now just to show you guys, if you're not aware, that's the sword that people always buy, since it's the best beginner weapon in the game, especially on this map anyway. And for some reason, the glitch is just really weird when you're using a sword. So that's why I always pick up the UDM and I avoid a sword at all cost. It's hard to explain what goes wrong, but basically when you attempt the glitch, the second prompt for holding square doesn't appear, and your character just goes straight to chugging the chi. And I don't know why it does that, it just does. So avoid picking up that sword. Just go with the UDM. If you got the sniper mod, even better. But basically, just follow this routine that I do and you'll get it every time. In terms of the best AFK location, it's impossible to say because I've tried so many different ones from like when we used to do when this game was actually in its prime, and when people used to spam the L1 to basically just rinse through the round. But since this one is a little bit is AFK, the rounds are basically the same speed no matter what location I go to. Well, if you've got a location where you get to around 60 within less than 2 hours, which is the average for all locations I've been going to, then feel free to tell me. But I normally go to around 60, but the most optimal is around 40. But every location I've gone to for around 60 has always been about an hour and 50 minutes. Alright, I've got those annoying roller skate skills, so I am not going to do the challenge for the... Honestly guys, the glitch is really easy, but there's so many parts of it that people are questioning, so that's why I'm making this video to explain everything fully in depth. So now, it's time to start the cheat challenges.
How do I go about getting on this path today?
If you are ready to begin, you must first prove that you are prepared.
I actually thought I hit the nuclear then, which would have been really annoying. Since you want to use all these zombies to do the challenge. Now, for those of you who have zombies and don't like this really tight enclosure, especially for the shuriken, what I personally do is I normally use heebie-jeebies, but since I've already killed quite a lot of zombies, it's not worth it. So if you hold R1, your shuriken will start glowing, which actually splits it up into 3 for the same amount of energy. So let me just get through all this using the shuriken. These are the last 2. Yeah, the last 2. So press R1 to deactivate it, so I can actually use the cheat again fully in this round. Now this is why I skipped through the last round, because there's only like 13 or 14 zombies to kill with a shuriken, but in this round I'm going to have every possible zombie coming at me, so for those who struggle, you can come to heebie-jeebies, which is a trap, and all the zombies will just line up in front of you, so it's no matter, just get through the challenge as fast as possible whilst they can't touch you. Last 3 kills. Done. I don't know how long until... Oh, there's a trap. And now, time to just rinse through to the next round. Sometime today will be nice. Now do not spam this L1 ability every single zombie you see. It is a waste of chi. The max that I've seen you can kill is 8 zombies in a row. So just run around until you have quite a collection of zombies in front of you. So once you feel you've got enough, then use L1. You want to make the most of each use of it you've got. So I've got quite a few zombies on me now, so I can kill one again. We go around 6 to 8 of them. Even though this takes a lot longer, personally I find it a lot more efficient because you want to get the you want to get the mastery done as soon as you can. I normally have it the glitch all done and ready by between round 8 to 10. So that's what you should be aiming for. Now if you have the director's cut, you could just skip through the whole map, go straight to Rat King's lair to make this easier, but I just prefer to do it this way since it's a tighter enclosure and the zombies spawn a lot faster. Right, 8 more left. And done. Excuse my voice, it's a little bit dry this morning. I've not had my coffee. Right. We was ready to do the glitch, and make sure you have the boombox because that is basically the reason why this thing even works. I'm going to do it straight away now without explaining it, so that you have the real time timing for it. But then afterwards, whilst the zombies are swarming me, I will be explaining it to for people who prefer the explanation for it rather than seeing it. So once you've got the boombox, you've got it mastered. Basically, all you do is this: full square, left, right, left. Full square, left, right, left. As soon as you see the crane emblem, like right before it's about to disappear, you press L1 and R1, and that's what makes it work. So for those people who are struggling to understand that, basically what you do is when you come up to the chi bottle, it will say hold square. You hold square until that message disappears, then you let go of square. You press L1, R1, not L1, R1, what I'm talking about. You press left, right, left on your D-pad. Then that prompt that says hold square will reappear. You hold square again until that message disappears. You let go of square, left, right, left. Then you see the sort of that emblem for the crane pop up. Once you see it actually at the end of its reveal, where the symbol is at its biggest, then you press L1 and R1 at the same time. You don't need to hold square for this whole thing, just when you see that message. The timing, what people seem to misunderstand, is with the L1 and R1 itself. The timing is when you see the emblem of the crane at its fullest. If you do it too early, you're going to glitch out your chi bar, and then once you use it all up, you end up with permanent L1 and R1. If you wait too long, then you're going to get the same thing. That's why the timing is so important with this. Once you see the crane emblem at its biggest, that's when you do it. And you'll know because I'm in the cheese state, and my bar is not glitched out at the bottom right. That's how you know you've done it. And obviously all the zombies coming near me to kill me. Now this is why I said do not use the sword for this. Because the second prompt for the whole square would never have appeared. That's why I personally feel, I don't know about other weapons, I've not tried them yet, but for me, every time I've used that sword, it hasn't worked. So if you need to go over the visual for the timing or the explanation, just feel free to rewind. Now, as for the location for AFK. I've tried so many locations and they all end up taking about an hour and 15 minutes for round 60, which is what I personally go to. But basically, just follow this path to turn on all the power up here. Second power switch is here. Now you can do this whole, to do the power and everything whilst you're going to round 5, but I personally feel like once you've done all the power and everything, it makes the rounds go a bit slower. That's why I always wait until after I've done the glitch to activate all the power. Don't know why I ran all the way around here. Then the last power box is down here. And with that, the doors to the Rat King's lair will be open. And from here, all you want to do is stand in the middle of the arena and basically just put your controller down or go do something else whilst you wait for you get to your desired round. But just to let you know that I've encountered is sometimes the karate zombies, they can get a bit close and actually push you back a bit. I've been stood here and I've ended up all the way over there. It doesn't matter, it doesn't affect the time and anything, so in case you're worried, that's the case. That's what it was. Now once you get to your desired round and you're ready to end the game, all you have to do is go back over to the train over here. Go on the train tracks and just basically let the train run you over. You activate your self-revive token in the afterlife, then basically rinse and repeat. Now, for people who want the experience for this, you can press right on your D-pad, like so. It deactivates the chi sort of interface and brings out your gun. So then once you've done this, you can go by the MK money shot, which gives you more experience, but for people who are just here for the keys, which I am, then you don't need to worry about this, but I've not attempted the Easter egg using this, but since you're basically in this state with your gun out, your weapon out, you're able to go prone, you can interact with things, then I'm assuming you can do the Easter egg. But yeah, that's basically it. Hopefully this answers a lot of questions for people who are struggling with a glitch. I am on PS5 2022. This isn't an old video that I've re-uploaded. This is brand new 2022, still working. So yeah, hopefully for everyone who was struggling with the glitch, with the timing, and why sometimes it went wrong for them, hopefully I've explained it all in this video and you can all do this glitch to round up the levels or the keys. So yeah, it's been the Honest Tiger and peace.